Hi, all you healthy humans. Welcome to New Leaf Table TV. I'm your host, Chef E, and today we're making a chicken and veggie bake. This is a really simple, quick, and easy dish that's got bold flavors, and I know that you're going to love it. So first of all, we have zucchini. So zucchini is really high in vitamin C, vitamin A, folate. It's great for overall health. We also have one red onion, a tomato. We also have a yellow bell pepper. So yellow bell peppers are actually just the same thing as a green bell pepper or a red bell pepper. They're just ripened a little bit longer than a green bell pepper, so they have a sweeter, milder flavor. They're really high in vitamin B6, which is really great for helping your body absorb food and turn it into energy. We also have 2 organic free-range chicken breasts. So chicken is a great lean protein. It's also very easily digestible. We also have salt and pepper, some smoked paprika, fresh garlic, garlic powder, Italian seasonings, our olive oil. We also have a cup of fresh mozzarella and half a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese and some fresh basil for topping. So let's get started. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. First thing, let's get our veggies chopped. So I'm gonna take my zucchini and I'm gonna cut it in half. And then I'm gonna use half of the zucchini in my chicken. And then I'm gonna use half of it just for extra veggie that we're also going to cook on the same pan. So I'm gonna cut about half of it into little half moons. And then I'm just gonna dice up the rest, and we're gonna make a little veggie medley to go along with our chicken. Now add these veggies to a bowl. So I'm gonna take my onion and cut it in half. I'm gonna set half of it aside because you really only need half an onion for this dish. Unless you were gonna double it and use 4 chicken breasts, then you can use the other half of your onion. I'm gonna take half of my half and slice it really thinly so that I can add this to my chicken breast. And then I'm gonna dice up the rest of it to add to my veggie medley. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with my tomato. Cut off the top and slice it in half. And then I'm gonna slice these halves in half just to give me a little less volume and dice up the rest of this guy. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with our yellow bell pepper. So make sure and remove your seeds and stem. And then slice about half of it really thinly. And then I'm gonna dice up the rest. Next, we're gonna get our veggies all marinated. So take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a couple of teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 2 cloves of fresh garlic, a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about a teaspoon of dried onion, and some salt and pepper. Now I'm just gonna mix all this up, and then we'll get our chicken ready and get everything in our baking dish. I love all these fresh colors and the smell of the fresh garlic and herbs. It's gonna be really tasty. Now let's get our chicken ready. So take both of your chicken breasts and put them on a baking dish lined with unbleached parchment paper. I like to use parchment paper just because it makes for an easier cleanup, but if you need to use regular parchment paper or just your baking dish, that's fine too. Take your knife and cut slits in your chicken about 1/4 of an inch apart and almost to the end, but don't cut all the way through. This is just gonna allow the flavor of the veggies to infuse into the chicken, and we're gonna stick veggies into each one of those little slits. Remember, always be careful in working with raw poultry. You wanna make sure and clean up your kitchen really well. Now we're gonna add some olive oil and salt and pepper to the top of our chicken. And we're also gonna add about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now we're gonna take our veggies, and you're gonna take your thinly sliced veggies and just place them in the slits along the chicken. This is gonna make your chicken nice and rainbow colored, infused with the flavor of the veggies, and also cooked right in with our chicken. We're gonna take the rest of our veggie medley and cook it on the side of our baking dish just to have some extra veggies with our meal. If you are making 4 chicken breast or more, you could just go ahead and use the rest of the veggies with your other chicken. Got our chicken nice and topped. Now we're gonna add the rest of our veggies to the side of our baking dish. And now we have a nice mixture of veggies to go right along with our chicken. Now we're gonna take our mozzarella cheese and add to each piece of chicken. Now I added my 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese to the top of my chicken. I'm gonna add my 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese right to the top. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of my Parmesan cheese on my veggies as well. If you need a non-dairy option, you can obviously leave the cheese off. You could also add some nutritional yeast to the top of your chicken or your veggies, and that gives a nice nutty cheese flavor without having the dairy. Now we're gonna take this whole thing and pop it in the oven for about 20 minutes until our chicken is baked through. Okay, our chicken's done. Let's get it out of the oven and plate it up. Okay, let's take a piece of our chicken breast and a side of our veggies. And then we're gonna add some fresh basil right to the top of our chicken. And there you have it, folks, our chicken and veggie bake. Thanks for watching New Leaf Table TV. Until we dine again, farewell, healthy humans. To subscribe to New Leaf Table's meal plan service with weekly meals and easy delivery through your existing Amazon Fresh membership, visit our website at newleaftable.com. And also, please hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. Okay, let's finish her up. Okay. Dun dun dun. Nice and flavorful. You could also add some nutritional yeast to the top. Snacking.